In 2018, a man stepped onto a restricted shore with a waterproof Bible in his hand. Within minutes, the arrows flew, ensuring he would never tell his story to the outside world. This is North Sentinel Island, home to the most isolated civilization remaining on our planet. A place where stepping onto the sand is not just illegal, but practically a guaranteed death sentence. Anthropologists estimate that the Sentinelese people have lived here undisturbed for over 60,000 years. They are direct descendants of the earliest humans who migrated out of Africa during the Stone Age. They do not practice agriculture, possess no metallurgy, and speak a language completely unknown to modern linguists. Yet, despite having zero modern technology, their survival instincts rival any civilization in human history. When the catastrophic 2004 Indian Ocean tsunami devastated coastal nations, experts feared the tribe was wiped out forever. The earthquake actually lifted the entire island by several feet, drastically changing its coastline. Days later, an Indian Navy helicopter flew low over the jungle canopy to search for survivors. Out walked a warrior, aiming his bow directly at the aircraft, proving they had anticipated the disaster and survived. But why does this ancient tribe react with such uncompromising hostility toward every single outsider who approaches? The answer lies hidden in a dark, reckless encounter from the 19th century that doomed their trust forever. In 1880, a British naval officer named Maurice Vidal Portman led an armed expedition into the deep jungle. Portman kidnapped an elderly couple and 4 children, dragging them back to modern civilization for scientific study. Almost immediately, the elderly captives contracted modern pathogens and died in agony because their immune systems had no defense. Panicked, Portman dumped the sick children back on the island, likely spreading a devastating epidemic among the population. Generations later, that catastrophic encounter remains etched into their collective cultural memory as a warning: outsiders bring death. Their fierce isolation is not random aggression, but an evolutionary defense mechanism designed purely for species survival. Recognizing the absolute danger to both the tribe and curious travelers, the Indian government took a radical step. They established an absolute 3-mile exclusion zone around the island, patrolled continuously by armed naval vessels. Today, anyone attempting to reach the island faces severe criminal penalties under strict maritime protection laws. North Sentinel Island remains an untouchable sovereign enigma, thriving entirely on its own ancient, undisturbed terms. They hold the lost secrets of our earliest human ancestors, living outside the reach of the modern world. If you had the chance to safely communicate with them once, what one question would you ask? Drop it in the comments.